Hello, I'd like to welcome everyone to the call. My name is Charles Montoya, and I'm here with Mark Mizak. We're the founders of NewCareerTelesummit.com, and we created the Telesummit to fill in the huge gap in the job search marketplace. So far, the other calls have helped you gear up for the job hunt. Now, we'll put to bed some very common misconceptions about the resume writing process, and help you begin to write a resume that is guaranteed to get you an interview. As a professional resume writer, I've produced personal marketing material like resumes, cover letters, and other supporting documents for entry-level clients to Fortune 500 executives. And more often than not, I get mixed reactions towards a particular style, format, or presentation. Quite frankly, if a resume doesn't look like a Word template, then people think it's wrong. So let's begin this call by addressing rule number one in resume writing. And rule number one is, there are no rules. The business of resume writing can be compared to an advertising agency for job seekers. The products being sold are your skills, abilities, and potential to achieve the employer's business objectives. Your job search is a personal marketing campaign, and like any other business, there is no one single format to sell the skill set you offer. Think about it for a second. Do the different car companies use the same format or message to sell their sports models, minivans, and SUVs? Does Coca-Cola try to do the same thing Pepsi is doing to sell their soft drinks? The answer is obviously no, and that's why you shouldn't create a resume that is just like someone else's. The effectiveness of your resume is not on how good it looks standing alone, but how strong it stands out from the other applicants. And since there's not one format or strategy everyone wants, it's up to you to overhaul the rules you've been using and stack them all in your favor. The only truth in effective resume writing is that your final product must capture the interest of the hiring manager in the first 3 seconds. Whether that hiring manager is compelled to call you is based on the gut feeling they have when they first look at your resume. Only then will they continue reading your resume for a minute or two, looking for reasons to justify their first impression. This means the emotional impact of your resume in the first 3 seconds is critical because hiring managers decide based on emotion whether or not your resume is worthy of consideration. Then they use logic to justify their initial decision. Today we have Kevin Donlin and David Perry, co-directors of Guerrilla Job Search International. Kevin and David are experts in teaching people how to create that emotional impact. Together, they've co-authored Guerrilla Marketing for Job Hunters 2.0. This guerrilla team has assisted nearly 10,000 job hunters since 1996 and delivered nearly 100 seminars across North America. They've been featured in the New York Times, Wall Street Journal, Money Magazine, and interviewed on ABC TV, NBC TV, Fox News, CBS Radio, along with many others. In good times and recessions, Kevin and David have helped thousands of people find work fast. What they've found is their unconventional guerrilla job search methods work when ordinary methods fail. When it comes to getting the job, your resume is what you have the most control over. And Kevin and David are with us today because what they care about is putting America back to work fast. And now I'd like to hand it over to Mark for some questions we've gotten in from our job hunters.